everybody, it's Grace Faye, and today we're gonna do 1920s makeup and then 1920s hair. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna start with a very similar process to how we did the other makeup. That will be just a basic moisturizer. So eye cream and a moisturizer, like that. Here we go. All right. So you wanna have a clean face. We'll start with the eye cream. Here we go. Then moisturizer all around. If you're gonna go out during the day, then you can do a 70 sunscreen. A high-level sunscreen like that would work. All right, now moving on to the makeup. So this is a pore filler here. You can use any kind of primer that you have to just smooth and make a good foundation for your makeup all around your face. I love doing the 20s. It's fun to do the character. It's fun to do the hair. It's pretty similar to a normal vintage makeup, but we're gonna do a smokier eye and a deeper lip, and we are gonna go in with the false lashes as well. Upper, lower false lashes for this kind of Betty Boop, Clara Bow sort of look. Okay, so now onto the foundation. All right, this is just a basic foundation. Ooh. And I'll be doing a gig in Hollywood tonight. It's out and about. It can be a pretty full coverage look that's gonna last me for a bunch of hours here. You wanna sort of think like you're making yourself into a little doll or a cartoon character, like a party princess, a movie star, you know, they all have kind of a pristine foundation. All right. Okay, now let's start in with our highlight contour. There are a few things you can do to make your face look even more cute in 20s. They had small little button noses, or Betty Boop did anyway, and a small little heart-shaped face. Looks nice, so you can kind of carve that out with your highlight contour. We're gonna start with a cream, like this. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply a basic contour. Here we go, there's our darker color. Now to make the button nose, and here and even here. Once that's all smudged out, it'll be good. Okay, good. Then all around the forehead, we're gonna do, I'm minimizing my large forehead, but even if you have a smaller forehead, you can still do some shading up here. Here we go. Along the sides. Okay, now carving out the cheekbones from the ears down. All right, and this is, as I said, an evening event, and so the makeup can just be a little bit heavier. So under the chin, very subtly rubbing it in. All right, cheekbones this side. And all up in here on the temple. A little under the lip here. Okay, almost forgot my highlighter. Now we're gonna have fun with this. Again, a little bit heavier than my everyday basic tutorial. This is staged. I'm gonna go ahead and put light up here as well. Center of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose. So especially making that little pert nose that we're working on. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, but don't rub it all off. We're going here. Right, so dark, light. All this is light, light, light. Now for the 20s look, I'm gonna come over with a very pale shadow as a base. Under the eyes, this is all my highlighter. This palette has a few colors, and this peachy can minimize the blue, as orange counteracts blue, can minimize any under eye circles that you might have. All right. We'll go all around the lips so that when we draw the lip line, it can look nice and dramatic and beautiful. And we'll do a contrast line here of the white. And here. Right. You can see how it would be raccoon stripey if you don't blend it. And I'm just using my fingers. The warmth of the fingers melts the makeup into my skin. But feel free to use brushes or sponges as well. All right, so there we go. There's a little bit of a shape to the nose now. All right. Okay, I'm actually gonna come over all of that with a powder highlight contour now. Alrighty. We've got, again, a range of skin tones. They have these palettes in many different color combinations, so you wanna pick one that's gonna highlight and contour for your skin tone. Here we go. Dark. All right, let's do it again. Gently. Carving that same dark area. And this colored powder will help set that cream that you just put there. My gig is not for a few more hours, so sort of need my makeup to last. Ooh, that was a lot. Doesn't hurt to do the crease, kind of get it started. All right, and coming in, all right, with this highlight, here we go. White highlight. All right, we've got the foundation now. Definitely. I'm using this as my white matte eyeshadow too. Here's a good one, nude matte shadow from NYX. Let's do even more. All right, we're gonna have fun with the eyeshadow today. Okay, let's get some mascara on. Sometimes I'm a little sloppy with the mascara, so it's good to do it first and then do your eyeshadow. So you can kind of blend out that line if anything happens with the mascara. Okay, eyelash curler. You want all your eyelashes, we're gonna do really big lashes. We wanna make the eyes look very big. That's kind of part of the illusion that we're going for here. Okay, so we did the eyelash curler and now here we go with a black mascara. That's a good one. All right, from the bottom of the lashes to the top. And I'm a little messier here with my lower lashes. Obviously I want to clean that up, but they can be a little chunky. We're gonna actually put lower lash falsies on, which I just learned how to do, and it's good for this 1920s look. You're going for a little baby face, little pert lip, big eyes. And then our hair is gonna be it's gonna have the Marcel wave and be close to the head, rather than having a lot of volume. So, 1920s. All right, mascara. Well, didn't mess up too much. Get that off. One of the reasons that you want to moisturize your skin and get it prepped with the right foundation is that it becomes easier to wipe off any mistakes. Yeah, so I haven't used the powder to set my makeup yet. It's still a little bit pliable. Okay, there's my basic first coat of mascara. I'm gonna come back through it with brown, black, and I use the smaller one to get the smaller lashes and really get in there. And again, we're really going for the bottom lash, and if it smudges on the 20s look, it's okay. The eye is smoky. It's got lots of color, lots of darkness to it, so go for it. Alrighty. Okay, we did that. Let's come in with the eyeshadow. All right, I've got my Naked 2 Basics, which has all these browns, like so. Fortunately, this one cracked. Oh. But this is a good way to start any color, and then we're gonna add on and just take some shadows, some smoky grays, and these has dark purples, this one. You could do dark purples, dark blues, that kind of color, and really do a shimmery gray. So don't be afraid to put a little shimmer on your smoky eye in the 20s. All right, here we go. So I've got eyeshadow. We're gonna go into the darker colors here. Okay. All right, here we go, into the crease with the dark. And you're gonna layer this gradually. There is eyeshadow underneath the eye for the 20s, like this. Yep, it's kind of a full round eye. There we go, getting there. Let's try the other side. Okay, along the lash line, into the crease with a dark color, and underneath. I'm not going all the way into the center. Oh wow, look at me spilling eyeshadow on my face. You don't want to go all the way in. We're gonna do white in there to keep the eyes looking big. Okay. Okay, let's get it even a little darker. All right, this is pretty much a black and a dark brown here. Looking cute. Still just applying color. Haven't really started blending it yet. I'm gonna come in with these darker colors here. A little purple, little sparkly, dark gray. Really caking it on, getting the darkness there. You don't want the darkness all over. You can for the 20s, you can coat the whole lid, but I like to leave this little white part right in the center, if possible, just to open the eye up. And why not get it under there? Okay. Okay, good. All right, time to blend it out a little. I'll use this lighter gray right now to blend. That has a nice shimmery, it goes over, kind of blends it in. I'm just gonna clean my brush, keep blending. Sort of a nice shape, darker in the crease, blended. Windshield wiper motion to blend. There are better blending brushes. This is more of an actual blending brush, but I've got white color on it, so I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, kind of. Yikes, okay. Cleaning off all that mess. Some people don't even do any concealer under the eye until this is all done. Probably gonna have to makeup remover that. All right, let's make sure that we have lots and lots of white up top. This is kind of a cream, but, and I like to do the white over everything yet again. Like that. Whew, This sprays quite a bit of powder. Don't spray it in your eye like I did. All right. You can actually see where the shimmer deposited, which I don't love. But we're gonna go back, and fix the bottom there. All right. Let's finish the rest of the eye makeup and glue everything on before we go and fix the under eye concealer. Okay, so let's see. Why not just keep going on the eyes? I'm gonna bring in a normal black liner here, and you'll go inside the waterline, and you're gonna be lining the lower lash. Now don't go in the waterline with this black. We're gonna put white in the waterline. So just do a black like that. And I like to use a pencil to kind of fill in that section. We're gonna come back through this main area with a liquid, but I don't trust doing liquid liner all the way around. So I use both a pencil and liquid. Here's the pencil. Good, inside. A little in here. You can extend in. It's a heavy eye look. Pretty good. This is a great makeup tutorial. There we go. It's all good. Okay. Alrighty. So we're doing liner. All right, here comes the liquid liner. This is just a simple liquid liner. It has a brush. Some people find that markers are better. Starting from the inside. This is just your initial line. I'm bringing it right up to the lash line. And then you gotta let it dry. Look down while you let it dry. You can completely wait till it's dry, or you can just go ahead and try to do the other one too. Get it done. All right. So I'm just using it for this single line right here, and we're letting it dry, looking down. There's a fine balance between getting it too much in the eyes so it actually gets in your eye, and then making sure that it touches the lash line. You don't want a big white gap in between your lash line and your liner. Okay, so there's the liquid drying. We're gonna completely let it dry, and then we'll be gluing the eyelashes on. But in the meantime, let's start thinking about the eyebrows. So the 1920s eyebrows were actually like this, so that they're sort of making that kind of expression. Oh gosh, I don't know, I feel so bad, right? So we're not completely gonna do that. One of the other things they did was completely shave or completely cover their eyebrows. So I'm not gonna do that for just tonight, but I am gonna try to cover these eyebrows. Let's see. What if we put some of our primer from before all up in the brows? Kind of smooth it out, paste the hair down. All right. I have pretty thick brows for this look, but that's okay. So we put some primer in. Now we're gonna come in with a concealer. Ooh, concealer. Here we go. All right. I'm using a Tarte concealer, which I do like. I'm gonna concealer the brows. Ha ha ha. This is a little bit of a yellow color. Maybe I should do a paler color here. That's okay. I'll just coat over the brows. Try to minimize what you do have there. And while we're at it, mix the under eye. We're done with the shadow. Okay. All right. Here we come with the brows. So I'm using a brow pencil. You could also use a brush and a brow pomade, like Anastasia Beverly Hills or something like that. Okay, so let's think about the shape. So really, you just want it to be but maybe just one pencil line across. And you need it to go down if possible. So we're gonna emphasize this upper part. Whee! It is my actual brow, but just emphasize the upper, and we're gonna kind of ignore that. Whereas in a contemporary brow, I would be filling in down here. We're just gonna leave it and try to go down with this and out. Way far out. So kind of cutting through the brow. It is my brow until the end. There we go, but we still got this little up looking thing, and resist the temptation to make it wider. It's a little strange looking. It's definitely a different shape. Let's see what we can do on this side. I think once we cover up underneath and below there, that shape is gonna make sense for this face, this look. Okay, so I'm bringing my brows together because they're pretty far apart. If your brows are pretty, they should be kind of closer together, the brows, I think, for this look. Emphasizing the top, coming down. Oh gosh. I just don't know. Oh, that's kind of the brow expression. And it's nice and long and thin. And as I've said, my brows are too thick for this look. Uh-oh. So I'm really blending. I'm not doing a pure 20s look. If you look online, you'll see they really are just basically shaved and drawn on as a single line. Now that's very extreme, and you can absolutely cover up the brows completely with a glue stick, basically, and a lot of concealer, and it will work. But I'm doing sort of a mishmash between a more natural look and a 20s look. So something like that. It does make me look kind of sad when my brows go up and they're a little bit closer together. So I have a brown brow gel here, and I try my hardest to just do it on this one single line instead of brushing up and down like I normally would to thicken the brow. But it does help set the brow and add color to the tips of the hairs, right? So you're drawing the pencil on your skin, but then if you have a brow gel like this, you can kind of get in there in a three-dimensional way and actually add color to the parts of the hairs that are sticking up. Okay, good. All right, now our important part. So we're gotta conceal what's left of the other shape of the brow. So I have my concealer brush, and this time I'm gonna go with a much lighter, I'll use this same palette here, but any kind of light concealer. We don't really need you. We don't even need all this volume under here. Blending it out. Just you're helping create that shape. Cleaning up. Concealer brush. It really kind of, this one brush will take your looks from a more casual look to an artistic look. Where you're really painting, you're detail oriented. Okay, concealer brush on this side. This one is thinner, this brow, and I like that. So even though you got the smoky eye, you don't need it to come up very high. So you can still put the white under the brows there. And while you're at it, it never hurts to just add more and more white to the inner corners of the eye. All right, and concealer on the top here. This is thinner, right? We like this one better. Thinner is better for the eyebrows in the 20s. I'm gonna go ahead and do some powder just to start to blend all these layers of concealer in. Kind of see where we are. Big brush, ivory powder. Okay. All right. Okay, so the brows have a shape. I'm gonna be probably touching these out throughout the night. I don't like this look here, you know. If you have it plucked, that's best for this look. But I won't do it just for this look, so that will have to do. All right, pretty cute. Now the liner's dry, so let's go ahead and we'll do another coat of mascara, and we're gonna add in the eyelashes. So I like to do one layer of liner first, then the eyelashes, and then the second layer of liner with the cat eye flick. It's just my personal preference. One great thing about using liner and lashes is that you can use that liner to just cover over the strip lashes. Some people do individual lashes. That's can be a more natural look, or have eyelash extensions, right? But I'm just doing a classic strip lash. It's just fine for costumes. I'm actually reusing these. I've worn them once before. I use them up to 2 to 3 times. You want to peel the glue off once you're done and keep them in a good shape. And once they're grody, you got to let them go. But you know, you don't have to just use them once. You can use them a couple times. Okay, so here are my 2 lashes. This one's this one. All right, so again, I'm just peeling off any of the extra glue here. And then kind of wiggle it so that you make sure it's in a curved shape. The great thing about reusing them is it's already in that curved shape that you want. Now I have my glue, lash grip. Ooh. I prefer to use a dark tone lash glue rather than a clear lash glue. The clear lash glue dries clear, but it does sometimes have a little white creamy look to it, and this is black, so it will dry black and it will just help you. Even if it looks gray, you can cover it with liner. It will help you with the darkness of your eye look. Okay, so let's see, how can I show you this? Putting the lash glue on, very thin layer along the lashes. Don't get too much on. Make sure you get some at each end. As you can see, it's sort of a gray color, and it dries black rather than clear. Okay, and now comes the key to lashes. Wait 30 seconds. It says that on all of the boxes, and it's true. You gotta wait 30 seconds for this glue to get tacky. Don't put it on your eye right now. It will mush around, it will fall off, you'll get sad. As soon as you have glue on your eye, it'll mess up the rest of your makeup trying to get it off. So we're just waiting. This is gonna dry, it's gonna get tacky just like kindergarten glue would, and that's when you wanna do it. So I usually even do something else while I'm waiting. What could I do? Let's see. I could do my lip liner. Oh, my blush, I forgot that. That's good to do. So we're still drying, and we're gonna just do something else. I'm gonna go in with a peach blush, just a light peach blush to start. I have more of a pink, and as I've mentioned before, I like the highly pigmented colors of MAC for eyeshadow, for blush, and for lipsticks particularly. It's classic stage coloring. So this is called Peaches, and it's just peach, which I like to have as an option. So I'll actually probably come back with more of a pink, but just to kind of get it started. All right, looking costumey, looking cute. All right, it's dry. This is this eye, here we go. All right, up, now layer it down. You want to press right against the lash line. Make sure the ends connect. Pat it down. And because I waited, it just sticks right there. It doesn't slide around. And testing it. So you just want to make sure it's in the right position. Just mainly you want to make sure the ends are down. Looking good. Oh my goodness, what a difference from eye to eye, right? Adding in those upper lashes. All right, next one. And reminding you that we already have the liner, the shadow and the eyeliner done, and the mascara on that eye. Okay, next one. here we go. And lash glue, dark tone lash glue. Showing you here. Very thin line all the way. And you really just mostly need it to be on these ends because that's where it's gonna come unglued. And you don't really want to have to re-glue your lashes. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you just gotta put a little dot and just stick down the end. But you want to try to get this in your first try. Okay, gonna wait 30 seconds. Do, 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 do. All right, let's try that liner. How about this? Okay, this is some Benetint. It's a lip and cheek stain. This is fun. I like to add this in, layers of lip. That just stains. You put some on the cheeks, you rub it in immediately, or it stays in that weird position. I'm just layering my lip and cheek color. So it won't just be powder blush, it'll also have a stain. It won't just be lipstick, it'll have a stain. And you don't have to be afraid of the Cupid's bow in the 20s. I'll show you later when we get to lipstick, but that's what that look is all about. Okay, so do we think the eyelash glue is dry now? Probably, yeah. So that could have even have been a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. You can kind of estimate. All right, here we go. Second eyelash, incoming. There it is. Make sure it's nice, far down, right against the lash line. Pat the inner corners. So I'm just tapping lightly to make sure it's glued down, checking the position. Pretty good. Sometimes it's glued too far out and you just need to move it in. If possible, let's see. Yeah, it moved a little. Make sure that inner corner is glued in. Sometimes you need to cut the lashes so that they fit your eye. You'll want to test that out when you first get them, the first time you're applying them. Take a little pair of fingernail scissors and just trim them so that they fit. They should go out a little at the end, but there should be lash strip glued to every part of that lash line. And if there's any place you're leaving space, it's going to be right in the middle, right in the center here. And you can always use mascara and liner to fill that line out if there's a big kind of line where it starts. So I had already put in the liner, so it's pretty, it flows together pretty well. Okay, great, look at those. Aren't those pretty? We are gonna do lower lashes. Now you do not have to do lower lashes. You can just go in with a mascara and get your lower lashes with mascara. But just for fun, we're gonna put these lower lashes on. I had to order these on Amazon. I couldn't find them at any of my local beauty suppliers, although some do carry them. So they're sort of specialty. Whew. But these are Ardell, and this is what they look like. So they're very small, and they're meant to go underneath the lashes here to be the lower lash line. Wowza. Alrighty. Charging ahead, making sure we have liner. There's liner on both eyes, we're all right. Okay, so here we are. This is going on the right eye. Now on these, you really do want to make sure all the glue is picked off so that it looks natural. And these, you're not going to be gluing going up like that. You're going to be gluing them so that they're going down like that, echoing the shape of your lash, right? So they're going to come under like that. Okay, here we go. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, lash line. As little amount of glue as you can stand. There's a little glue coating everything, and especially at the ends. That's it, and we're definitely gonna wait. Okay, while we wait for these lower lashes, let's do the lips. I think we're ready. I have a cherry lip liner here from MAC. Go for it, Cupid's bow. I'm even doing an X. What women used to do in the 20s was just go like that with a pot of lip color that they would just take one finger, put it in the pot of lip color, and then like this. That's what gave that distinctive look before there were lip liners. So you can imitate that look. It's a rounded shape at the top. Okay, we'll refine that later. Thin lines on the outside, drawing up. Coming down from the sides here, and don't be afraid to overdraw a little in the center. Under there. Okay, we're gonna have to clean up the top, but there's something, and this is dry by now. All right, let's try this. Here we go. Underneath. All right. Again, focusing on the ends. You're not going to glue this right into your eye, but you're going to make sure that it's glued as close as you can and make sure the ends are in. We're drying, drying, drying. Okay, when I blink, it feels a little uncomfortable, which means that it's too far in. You want to make sure that you're going to be comfortable through the night. And I found that if I glue the lashes too close to the inner part of the eye here, it interferes with my blinking. No part of the actual glue or lash should be in the eye. All right, glued it a little too far in, a little too quickly, and I got a little extra glue right there. So it wasn't perfect, but we can adjust it later as necessary. It really does add a lot there. And we're gonna cover these lashes with more mascara that will blend the lashes and the mascara together. You don't need to apply mascara to the lashes before you glue them on, but once they're on, you can use the mascara to combine. All right, lower lash. Glue. Okay, and waiting for it to dry. Waiting for it to dry, we'll finish our lipstick. I have 2 colors of lipstick here. This is Ruby Woo, which is a classic red. I love this for the 40s. Yeah, and the 30s. It's got a bit of an orange to it. All right. There we go. Now your 20s look is also going to have a darker tone to it. Here we go. This is Diva, and this is Max Purpley Red. Just putting a little of that purpley red over. I'm leaving the center of the lip a little more red and a little darker around the outside. Of course, I'll be reapplying these colors throughout the night, so this is just, you know, getting started. Okay, I think that our glue for this lower lash is dry. Let's go ahead and put it on. Make sure your hands are clean as can be. It goes underneath the lashes. Oh, wow. The garbage truck outside reflects my inner calm while applying lower lashes. All right, we want to make sure this one doesn't glue too far in. So let's slide it out. All right, now make sure that inner part gets glued down. There we go. Close to the lash line as you can. Up, see what's happening? I lost the glue on the inner side. This is just what I didn't want to happen, but I will show you how to fix it because it happens. Tiniest bit of glue. Making sure it holds. Okay, there we are. It's kind of like the dentist, you just do it. All right, I hope we're gonna be able to blend this out with liner and mascara. I'm actually just mushing my lashes in with the fake lashes. Squeeze them together all the way around before you apply the mascara, and just make sure that they're blended, helping them look real. Okay. All right, now we're gonna just put some mascara. Blend, 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 blend. Gorgeous. Okay. Alrighty, so your eyes are looking fabulous. I might have to cut off this inside part. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and put some white liner in. This is a white eyeliner. Cleaning up the waterline on the inside of the eye. Waterline. This will help the eye look larger. You can even put some kind of at the outside here. And why not? Throw some under the brows. Okay. These eyebrows are thin, but they are dark and very defined. All right, oh my goodness. Looking cute, wow. Let's go ahead and put yet more white at the center here. This will help your eyes look really big. More white all around. White, white, white eyeshadow. I keep a white eyeshadow, just a matte white shadow, in my purse with all my other touch-up stuff. It's a great way to just make your eye look pop when you're touching up. Okay, well, gosh. What did I miss? I think we're ready. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot, and that's the liner. We're gonna need to do the liner over the lashes to blend it. So we'll come over with just one simple line to start. Not all the way inside, just right over those lashes. All right, just to the end. No tail yet. And then let it dry. Same here. Sometimes you can see where the lash strip is glued down. You don't want to see that. All right. Drying. Looking down, eyes closed. All right. Oh, a little bit of liner. Ouch, seeped in here. Have your tissue ready. Okay. And now for the tail. So I'm just gonna do a tiny little flick outside. The main thing is that you want to flick up with this liner. You don't want it to go out because you want your eyes to look lifted and cute and very open. And that's why we're doing the white liner on the inside. So here we go. We're just gonna be drawing a little line on the outside up. And connecting it to the rest. And same thing here. Remind yourself that it's going up. On the outside up. One downstroke here, connecting it. Looks like we messed this up. Let's fix it. Liquid liner is very precise. Does need time to dry. And checking this one. Connecting down and filling in. Okay. Well, gosh, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I need to let it dry, but I think we've got a pretty cute 1920s look. What do you think? All right, I'll see you guys later when we do 1920s hair. See ya.